We start here this hour. Deputy President Paul Mashatile has officially opened the London Stock Exchange market opening.
As part of the visit, Mashatile is meeting various stakeholders from government and the private sector.
One of Mashatile's objectives is to engage investors on the opportunities in South Africa.
He will also strengthen public-private partnerships which will contribute to South Africa's creation of a conducive environment for economic prosperity and transformation.
Now, Brand South Africa hosted a gala dinner in London to celebrate South Africa's Heritage Month.
Mashatile has also paid a courtesy call to the Duke of Edinburgh and met with the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Now, joining us for more on the Deputy President's working visit is SABC News correspondent Stuart Smith. Stuart, the Deputy President has had a full diary in London, among others, opening the stock exchange. Talk us through his diary.
Yeah, here in London, they press a big electronic button rather than ringing a bell, which you might know from the New York Stock Exchange. But already there are South African companies in the London Stock Exchange, around 20 already there. One of the priorities for this trip was to encourage more South African businesses to list on the London Stock Exchange to try to improve those UK-South Africa ties. Both countries experience significant foreign direct investment from the other, billions of US dollars going both way, and both on the up, at least based on latest data that it goes to 2021. But there's always more that can be done, as Deputy President Mashatile said. With new trade opportunities and stronger public-private partnerships, there can be more investment in South Africa to help with problems that the UK here has as well, such as creating growth and addressing the cost of living crisis. That going also, that money that could be generated, one of the priorities suggested was in transforming the energy sector, what was described earlier today as a just transition. So, for example, creating new generation capacity, whether it be gas, renewables or battery storage. But that's going to require, officials said, around 100 billion US dollars to happen. So the priority, trying to link up with countries like the UK and Ireland, a visit there earlier in the week and last week, in order to try to bring that funding to South Africa.
And then we understand that the working visit is, of course, wrapping up on Friday. What else is expected?
Yeah, so there are various talks going to take place at various universities. The Foreign Minister as well visiting some of the universities in London to talk about, for example, to students at SOAS University about South Africa's upcoming role in the G20 presidency next year, as well as that meeting with the Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner. Both of those officials in terms of new to their jobs in a sense this year, and the Labour Party here in the United Kingdom keen to rekindle ties with South Africa's political parties in order to work out new ways to improve ties together based on historical relations, yes, but also Keir Starmer has emphasised a lot of his priorities are very similar to those of South Africa's. The UK Prime Minister also talking about trying to reduce the cost of living and trying to boost growth while having a fair energy transition. So many similarities which these two governments can work together on.
So certainly very key and important interactions this whole week. Thank you very much, Stuart. That's SABC News correspondent Stuart Smith speaking to us from London.